foreign exchange. FX. Currencies over, of course. Remember, when we talk about foreign exchange, we don't mean we, the individuals, go into the mall, exchanging $100 with an exchange bureau. No. Foreign exchange means big banks buying hundreds of millions of dollars every day. That's what foreign exchange means. It's over the counter. That means no stock exchange. No central market. You can buy FX anywhere. Any two banks can buy FX. You don't need to go buy it from this building. If you want to buy Apple, you have to buy it from NASDAQ. But if you want to buy dollars, you can buy them anywhere. It's decentralized. Major markets: London, US, Japan, and Singapore. Now, there are two markets where you get to buy foreign exchange. Either in the spot market. This is where the bank says, okay, I need to buy $100 million. I need to exchange them for pounds. Spot means immediately. Immediately means the order is executed immediately. But delivery is going to take 2 days. An extremely popular question in the exam. Spot market, even though agreed and executed now, spot market, when it comes to currencies, needs 2 days to be delivered. So if a bank needs $100 million in exchange for pounds with another bank, it has to go through the central bank. That's why it needs 2 days to clear. What if you want the $100 million, but you want them in 1 week or 1 month or 1 year? You want them in more than 2 days. I don't want them now, but I do want them. I do want them, but later. Well, we go to the forward market. Forward market is where we get to transact in Forex that have more than 2 days of settlement. That means 3 days and above. Forward contracts are derivative contracts, which we will learn in the following chapters. I think it's going to be in chapter 6, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, futures and swaps. Yeah, you won't find it. The biggest market for FX is the forward market. Please know the difference between spot and forwards. It's very popular question in the exam. So if I want a currency in 1 month, I want it in 1 week or 1 month or in 3 months or in 1 year, how can I calculate the price? How can I know if the price that the other bank is giving me is a fair price? I mean, if today's rate between the euro and the dollar is 1.3125, 4 and 5, this bid and ask, this is the buy and sell. And the bank is telling me, if you want to buy in 1 year, we'll lock in the price today. I will lock in the price today. And I will lock in the price at let's just take one of them to simplify things. I will lock in the price at 1.3256. We lock in the price now. I will deliver in 1 year. I will deliver in 1 year. But the price will be 1.3256. Do you want it? So what the bank is doing here is that the bank is giving me a forward rate. A 1 year forward rate. It's left to me to consider whether this is a fair price or not. How can you calculate the future price of a currency? It's very simple and it's doable. All you need, since you have the price today, this is the spot price today. We need 2 things. We need the interest rates in both countries. Interest rates in euro is 2%. Interest rate in America is 3%. That's it. You've got the spot price, today's price. You've got interest rate in Europe, interest rate in America. Let's see if this price that the bank has quoted us is a fair price. So the 1 year rate, well, we're looking at the 1 year interest rate, good. And we need the 1 year forward rate, good. The spot rate today is 1.3124. That's the price today, times 1 plus the quote currency rate. Euro is the base is on the left, and the quote currency is on the right. So what's the interest rate in the quote currency in America? Interest rate is 3%. Over 1 plus interest rate in the base currency. What's the interest rate in Europe? 2%. That's it. So 1.3124 times 1.03 for 1.02. Where's my calculator? So according to the fair value and the interest rate, 1.3124 times 1.03, 1.02. So the rate is 1.3253. This is the 1 year rate of the euro dollar. The bank is saying if I want it, I'm going to have to buy it from him at this price, 1.3256. According to my calculation, looking at the current interest rates, the 1 year should be 1.3253. So the bank is charging me higher. So it's left to me now. I want to buy it or not. Now, of course, there are a million other factors that come into mind, from the economy to inflation to speculation to a lot of changes, import and export. So many changes affect it. But if you're only looking at interest rates, you're able to sort of guess where the interest rate is going or where the currency is going. That's why you notice that banks give you rates on dollars, on pounds, on euro at 3 months, 6 months, 1 year rates. How does the bank calculate? How does the bank say, I will give you on a 6-month deposit this much, on a 1 year deposit this much of euro? How did the bank get it? The bank calculated the forward rate. Now, here we looked at the 1 year rate and we took the 1 year interest. If CISI asks you, I doubt. If CISI asks you for, let's say, the 6-month rate, then you need to take half of this interest and half of this interest. Because CISI is asking you for the 6-month rate. That means the rate in 6 months. If CISI asks you for the 1 year rate, just take the interest rate as it is. Remember, interest rate is always quoted annually. Interest rate is always quoted annually. Let me repeat. Interest rate and yields. We talked about yields in the bonds chapter. Yield to maturity, flat yield, always quoted annually. Always quoted annually. So if CISI tells you in the exam, the 6-month interest rate is 2%, what does that mean? That means 2% per annum. So if you want the 6 months, it's going to be 1%. Interest rate is never quoted besides annual. It's always been annual. It's popular. We're going to visit this again in chapter 9. Interest rates and yields are always annual. No matter what CISI tells you before, they will try to confuse you. So if they say the 6-month interest rate is 2%, that means 2% per annum, because not always are they going to put per annum. Even though technically all interest rate is per annum. All interest rate is per annum. All interest rate is per annum. And all yields. That's it. We're done for today. We've just covered half of the syllabus. Tomorrow we shall do chapters 6 to 10. Anybody has any questions? Hi, Ed. Yes. Yes, this is a popular question in the exam. So CIS, I would say you buy on a Thursday. I think most of my students say the question says you bought a currency on a Thursday, spot on a Thursday. When are you going to get it? When will it be settled and delivered to you? T+2, of course, when we say 2, we mean 2 business days. So if you buy on Thursday, Thursday is the day where the T happens, the transaction happens. So you're going to get it after 2 business days. So the first business day is a Friday. That's the first day. Saturday and Sunday are holidays. Yes. Even for us here in Dubai. And then you'll get it in Monday. So if you buy on Thursday, you're gonna get that currency on a Monday. So consider, of course, the international holiday convention, and consider that number 2 here means business days.